Welcome back to 5 Minutes With on Buzz TV. I'm your host, Mike White, and on 5 Minutes With, we meet with community leaders that are doing great things to continue to grow Jacksonville. Join us today from the Mexican Chamber of Commerce, we have Zergihno Garcia. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate your invitation.
Well, tell me a little bit about the organization and some of the projects you're working on.
Right, yeah, we have a nonprofit organization. It calls Mexican Chamber of Commerce here in Jacksonville. That started in 2020 in December. And I have 5 businesses over here in Jacksonville, so I'm very local. I became an American citizen here in Jacksonville in 2011. So for me, Jacksonville is like my hometown. So we see the necessity to make a bridge between the city and the community, and the Hispanic community. So that's why we made that Jacksonville of Commerce and Mexican Chamber of Commerce here in Jacksonville with all the Latino people. It's not only Mexican, it's Salvadorians, Hondurans, all the people, even black people, Americans. So we haven't helped a lot of people, not only Latinos. So that's the main thing or the goal to make that company or that nonprofit organization program.
What businesses do you have, the 5 companies?
I have 5 restaurants. And a food truck. I have 4 restaurants and a food truck. So it's 5 locations. Still a location. I have to work on that anyways.
Which restaurant?
El Agave Azul is a Mexican restaurant.
And where's your food truck at?
Different locations. We work for different companies. We work for Amazon, Mercedes-Benz, different companies. We do that for catering only. But we started that business in 2014.
And I'm very interested in that conversation. We need to bring you back onto another segment and talk about that. So, so with the organization, what's the biggest challenge that you've had? Starting in 2020, so you're fairly new, starting during COVID.
That is correct, yes. Well, the necessity was because a lot of, the Hispanic community is growing up so fast over here in Jacksonville. So we have the necessity to education with the people to how make the business work correctly. So a lot of people, they don't know how to make a business, how to start a business, what is the next step to make a business. So that's why we made that nonprofit organization to trying to help those people with all that doubts that they have.
That's excellent. So important. Tell us about a project that's, I know it's something pretty exciting for you.
Yes.
The Visa Project, which is going to be a huge benefit to Jacksonville and the work that you're doing.
Right. We have been working in this project since 2 years ago, directly with the Consulate of Mexico, the main consul of Mexico. His name is Juan Sabines. He's directly with the federal government of Mexico. So they approved 10,000 work visas. The visa is called H-2B. So that's the way we can bring 10,000 Mexicans to this city to attack the lack of employees for construction that we have right now in Jacksonville. So it's not only for Jacksonville. They allow me to do this in the whole United States, even Puerto Rico. So if somebody has any necessity for workers with the work visa, it's great because we're doing a win-win relationship with the city. So because all those employees paying taxes, make business with the city, so it's more population going on. And of course, attacking the lack of the employees that we have right now.
That's wonderful. Such great work. Thank you for heading that up.
Thank you. Yeah, and of course, we're having to do this with the consulate because they want to be more involved, Orlando, with the city. So I'm making the bridge between Orlando and all the consul with this city. So that's the main goal of the Mexican Chamber of Commerce, of course.
Excellent, excellent.
What's the biggest obstacle that you had to overcome, and what did you learn from having to go through that?
Education. Honestly, education. That's the main thing. There's a lot of Hispanic people, they don't speak English very well. They're afraid to talk in English with other people. So we're trying to make that bridge with them. Like, don't be afraid. I mean, if you work here, if you have a business here, and you provide some service, why you don't have to, make more business with the people? So the only reason that we make that is because we're trying to educate people that everything is going to be okay if you contribute to the city. So that's the main obstacle is being education, and we're trying to do that with all the Latino communities.
And last question, with the Mexican Chamber of Commerce, what is the current membership and what is your membership goals?
Okay, the membership right now is completely free. We don't do any options for paying because we think for the membership, our goal is helping all those customers, people, or companies to make a bridge with the community. So our membership right now is $120 members right now is pretty low, but we're trying to do that because we need more members to apply to the membership on the website. So that's the way you can make more population and trying to make the bridge between Americans construction companies and of course the Hispanic community, of course.
So
Excellent.
the benefit when someone joins the Mexican Chamber of Commerce, what's the greatest benefit they get?
Yeah, the benefits, of course, workshops, benefits like these visas, like H-2B visas for workers, direct contact with the Consulate of Mexico just in case they need something. We have a special connection with the Colombia consul too, Guatemala consul too. So we have all those Hispanic consul on our side to work with us like shoulder by shoulder.
Amazing. Well, thank you again for everything you're doing to help our community grow. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Thank you for the invite. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
To find out more about Sergio and the Mexican Chamber of Commerce and all the things they could do to help your business, visit us at iwantabuzz.com. We'll see you next time on Buzz TV.